Wangai, JGF President Regina Gashora, all KGU executives present, visiting chairman and captain. I see the captain from Kiambu, CPA Mike Nyambi. Our sponsors, NCBA, led by the Group Managing Director and CEO, Mr. John Gashora. Fellow golfers, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good evening once again. Welcome to the conclusion of the Muthaiga Open 2023, which has again been proudly sponsored by NCBA. Allow me also to recognize the support that has been given by EABL and the individual contribution by MGC member Bashira Mahibu. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 3 days, we've had a total of 148 amateurs for the event and 28 pros. Out of these 148 pros, 148 amateurs, we had 14 juniors, who, as you're aware, NCBA and Muthaiga in the spirit of promoting junior golf. So a hand for the juniors. Despite the challenges that were posed by the weather, where at some point we thought we'd have to extend the day to Monday, we were able to finish. And for this, I wish to thank my team, which was led by my vice captain, Osierra, who was out of the country, KGU officials led by Kihara, Gene, Wajiko, PGK members led by Ganiv, Dan Kagwe, Ronald Meru, our very own member, Rajiv Sharma. A hand of applause, please. At this juncture, I would like to invite the chairman, MTC, just to say a few words. A round of applause for Kavit Kapu.
Thank you very much, Captain. Our captain of Muthaiga Golf Club, Bob Gugi, Vice Captain, Bo Sierra, KGU Chair, Johnny Diritu, KGU Vice Chairman, Philip Ochola, KMGU Chair Lady Obonyo, PGK Chairman, CJ Wangai, JGF President, Regina Gashora, all KGU executives present, visiting chairmen and captains, and as the captain has said, Karibuni to Kiambu captain. I'm seeing he's here for a very worthy cause. I think your member will definitely buy you a bottle of whiskey today, that's for sure. Our very worthy sponsors, led by the Group Managing Director of NCBA, my brother John Gashora. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. Good afternoon. I don't want to take up too much of your time because it's been a long 3 days, but all I can say is on behalf of the board, myself and the team, my golf and course team, 10 days after hosting the Kenya Open, which everybody thought the course would be battered and bruised because of the dry conditions, it just goes to show that what 3 days of rain does for any golf course, let alone any golf course in the country. So we were blessed. I know there was a few challenges on Friday and yesterday. We've all been in touch just to make sure that the players' safety was first and paramount. But thank you to the golf and course team, Rajiv, obviously Bob, captain, and everybody else. For myself, it's just a great pleasure to see not just the men traditionally playing off what you would call the pro tees, but also the juniors and obviously the ladies and the girls. We wanted to open up this tournament to all facets of golfers in Kenya, and I'm glad that we had over 200 golfers here this week and really enjoyed the golf course, really enjoyed the test of what you would call the white tees, the yellow tees, and the pro tees. I played yesterday. I didn't manage to play the whole tournament, but a lot of the really seasoned pros and the seasoned amateurs really found the yellows tough yesterday, which just goes to show golf is not just about length, it's also about appealing logo as well. So those who played yesterday, well done, and I saw some really good scores yesterday as well. So, Captain, thank you very much, and thank you all for coming to Muthaiga Golf Club. Look forward to hosting you again next year. Asante sana. Thank you very much.
Well, Chairman, at this juncture, kindly allow me to invite our sponsor, represented by Jacqueline, to say a few words.
So I stand here on behalf of the Chief Senior, Mr. John Gashora, our Group Managing Director. So Chairman Muthaiga, Cadet Baku, Captain Muthaiga, Bob Ngogi, Vice Captain Muthaiga, Boo, KGU Chair, KGU Vice Chair, KLGU Chair, Lydia, PGK Chair, JGF President Regina, all KGU Executives, visiting chairman and captains, that's Kiambu, and of course my colleagues and all the parents, good afternoon. Junior Sponyo. So I think exciting as always, golf continues to be a key sport for NCBA. I think it's becoming more and more common that when you say NCBA, the next one that will follow is golf. So it's not a coincidence that we are standing here today. Key, of course, continues to be the development of our juniors as a brand, wanting to make sure that we anchor ourselves in growing our juniors, professionalization of the game, and that is why sponsorships of this sort become very critical, because then it's working the professional journeys with the elite players and making sure that we perfect the game in the country, and more importantly, positioning and diversifying the narrative around sports. So very excited as NCBA to continue playing our role in the different golfing activities across the country. And for those of you who have not signed up for the series, the NCBA 2023 Golf Series, it's important I remind you to sign up for that. And for the juniors, happy to see the ones who qualified and are going to represent us at the Africa Golf Championship in Uganda. Majority coming from the fall tour, so congratulations. Congratulations to all the winners. We look forward to continue to host you as NCBA, and we look forward to more support from, of course, the Chiefs Scorpio. Thanks everyone, and congratulations once again.
Asante sana, Junior Sponyo. If you're a golfer, you shall know the contribution that NCBA has made to golf, and in particular, junior golf, and in golf as a whole. So, round of applause, and thank you. I'd like now to take this opportunity to invite the KGU chairman, Mr. Janet Delito, who will congratulate your members. A round of applause for our chairman.
Thank you, Captain. Captain, Chairman, Muthaiga Golf Club, Kabit Baku, my all good friends. Captain, Muthaiga, Bob Gui, not my old friend, but a friend of a long time. Vice Captain, Bo Sierra. My colleagues at the union, led by the Vice Chair, Philip Ochola. My counterpart at the ladies, Lady Ogonyo. Chair, PGK, my friend Jay Wangai, the President, Junior Golf, all other my colleagues at the executive listening companies, the players, Jambo, the juniors, way, juniors, muko wapi? Hakuna juniors hapa? All them graduated. Congratulations for graduating. Before I proceed with my few remarks, I would like to request my sister, Lydia, the chairman of KLGU, to come and greet us. I will excuse everybody else after this from going through the protocols. Allow me to have said for all of them. But you can recognize the chairman of the club.
Chairman Muthaiga Golf Club, Captain Muthaiga Golf Club, KGU,
Chair, and KGU team present, JGF President, and her team, our very generous sponsors, NCBA, golfers, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I've been asked to come and say hello. As KGU, I will say this again, I've been saying this again, we are very happy about this partnership. Our ladies have been able to get exposed, and we believe this is going to improve their game. So we will continue supporting our ladies to participate in the forthcoming events. This time we had more ladies, a total of 15, including the juniors, and we are very happy. I'd like to congratulate Naomi Wafula and Joyce Wanjiru for making the cut for the last 3 consecutive events. Well done. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, Chairman. I can also see my friend, the President of PGK, CJ. Would you like to say something?
Thank you, Chairman, Club Captain, KGU Chairman, KLGU Chairman, all protocols being observed. Good afternoon. And of course our sponsors, NCBA, Asanteni for this kind gesture. I think for me it's just to say, in this room today, we are what we can call golf in one world. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So what I mean is that today we have the men's amateurs, we have the ladies amateurs, we have the juniors, and we have the pros. This is the only way that we are going to move the game forward. And I want to thank the KGU chairman. I think it is good that this is happening at the end of your term. And I think we've all been looking forward to what we call one golf strategy. Us as PGK, we are really grateful, Captain Asante Sana, for extending this invitation to us. Thank you, our sponsors. Thank you, Chairman KGU. And I think as pros, we are also not looking only for playing opportunities, but we also want to add value to the KAGC events. And we are more than willing, we are very open-minded. We'll be also looking into ways of giving back through the KAGC events, through probably offering golf clinics to our juniors, and even to the entire membership as we go along the way, so that then this partnership can be mutually beneficial to both of us. And finally, is to say thank you to Muthaiga Golf Club. You hosted us during the Kenya Open. You've also given us another opportunity. We are really, really grateful, and we look forward to working together in the near future. Asante, Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman. I am truly happy to just repeat what CJ has said, that this has been our dream. This is a strategy that we're working for. This is the expectation that has been based on us to try and drive golf towards one entity. And very soon you'll be hearing from us as we continue doing whatever we are doing to see this reality come true. Talking of one golf, I think we use this event to also qualify the juniors for the event that we are headed for. I would like to give notice to our senior players, the senior amateurs, that very soon it will be very competitive because these juniors are likely to take up the space for our national team. But for those who come from a country called Ethiopia, where I come from, we say that, loosely translated, that a heart that has no curve is a dying one. Happy for us, I think we are a heart that is growing, not dying. And before I continue with my remarks, therefore, I would like to call Madam President make your remarks, tell us what our good coach has done, and perhaps you can tell us who is going to present us at the All Africa Junior Team Championship in Uganda. Karibu, madam.
We'll do the protocol. Chairman Muthaiga, Kabit Baku. Captain Muthaiga, Bob Ngugi. Vice Captain Muthaiga, Bo Sierra. Kenya Golf Union Chairman, Dani Torito. Kenya Golf Union Vice Chairman, Philip Ochola. KLGU Chairman, Lydia Oboni. PGK Chairman, CJ Makai. All KGU executives present. All JGF board members present. Visiting chairman and captain, sponsors, fellow golfers, good afternoon. Allow me to just say thank you to a few people who have been very instrumental in coming through when we needed a qualifier for the AAJTC, which is in Lake Victoria, Serena in Uganda, April 15th to the 21st. I'd like to start by thanking the Kenya Golf Union Chairman and the Kenya Golf Union Vice Chairman, who is the tournament director, for giving us that opportunity, because we had been asked to get the names of the team earlier, and I was the KGU chairman when that happened. And they came in very supportively as KGU and allowed us to bring our juniors to this tournament. And we hope our juniors will be invited to more tournaments, because this tournament has been an eye-opener and has shown us that there is a pathway for our juniors to become the best elite amateurs in the world. So thank you so much for that. I'd like to thank Muthaiga, Chairman, Kabit, and I'd like to thank Bob. Bob has, he was out of the country, but he got many calls from me to try and see how we can squeeze the juniors in this tournament. And I hope he will consider bringing the juniors into more tournaments. But this was a wonderful, wonderful experience. Very tough and trained. We were asked very many times that we needed to bring caddies, and we refused. We said it had to be self-caddy. Up to even the last hour, we were being told to change our minds, but the JGF board was very adamant on the fact it had to be self-caddy. So thank you for accommodating that request. And we thank the sponsor for being there with NCBA, for being there with Junior Golf from the beginning. Now, I know I am supposed to be doing an announcement, but we had an AAJTC chairman of the subcommittee of the competitions committee. So I'd like to give him the floor, because this has been his brainchild and his work for the last 1.5 months. So if I can allow Vincent Mukiri to please then let us know how did we do. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President, JGF, Regina Ashora. Thank you, and all protocols observed. She said all the protocols on my behalf. My name is Vincent Mukiri, and I'm a trustee of the Junior Golf Foundation. And I was given the responsibility of scrambling a team for the AAJTC in Uganda in April. And so 1.5 months ago, through our order of merit, which we conceived last year, we went to our pool of juniors, our best performing juniors across the country, and we chose a group of 20 juniors to represent or to go into training camp in preparation for the final team of 4 boys and 3 girls. And so for the last 1 month, under the coach John Leafland, I can see him there, Coach Nandwa and Coach Salim from Mombasa, we got into camp a group of 15 juniors. 5 of them were not able to join us because of school and injury, and we have been preparing ourselves for this day. Muthaiga Golf Club came through and gave us a qualifying tournament that we could use to test ourselves against the course that we shall be participating in Uganda. And over the last 3 days, our juniors have been playing and competing against the top amateurs in this Muthaiga Open. I'm glad to say that one of our juniors made the cut, Mr. Lee Kemadi, so that's a good thing. And he made the cut when he was self-cutting for himself, and that's a good thing. And so we are glad that we had this opportunity that we can have to share the table with the big boys and the big girls. And so over the last 3 days, we have gotten the results in. All this was live scoring, and today I'm then able to say that we have a team that will represent us in Uganda. And what we are going to do is, once we announce the team here, we shall then get them into camp, where we shall go through more training in preparation for that final competition. So it's my great honor to actually announce the results that we have gotten from the tournament and from the training, and that then makes the Kenyan team for the AAJTC. Join me in congratulating the lady who was the third best. We are taking 3 girls, so the third best girl who will form the team for the AAJTC is none other than Audrey Gashora. Very well done, Audrey. I'll ask Audrey to come and just stand here. So Audrey was that best, and she narrowly beat Ngeshu Bianca, who flew in to just compete with us here. So Bianca, we appreciate the effort that you put in, and very well done. At number 2 for girls, we had our very own Belinda Wanjiro with 250 points. So very well done, Wanjiro Belinda, for that good job. And leading the girls with an impressive score of 239 points is none other than Chanel Wangari. Very well done. So these are the girls who will fly our flag high in Uganda.
Okay, so I just pick off the car. And oh, it's carried it, eh? Sawa, hamna shida. Once again, may I congratulate everyone who played this tournament. May I congratulate the winner without letting the name known before his time. Congratulations, Bwana Karanga. You really come through. You should have done this before the tournament, before the, I don't know how to call it, the Kenya Open, because you know how we fared, not very well. Perhaps you'd have been on top of the leaderboard at some time. Our sponsors, NCBA, we do appreciate the continuous support. Not just the one you've given Muthaiga Open, but also in the support that you're giving in the growth of junior golf. You're one of our most valued sponsors because you're always there for us, and we do appreciate that. I know I requested the CEO the last time we met. I think he's going to run away from me. I promised today is the last request I'm going to make. Today, at least, I know I asked you to support us in the golf for school and the university tournament, and I am told you are seriously considering it. But before you close on that, because I would like you to consider them together, so that I don't ask too many favors, I would like to invite you, and I know you've done that in writing, that perhaps you could come through for these tournaments. Not just the Muthaiga Open, but give you the whole series you run in the Kenya Amateur Golf Championship. And as you can see, we really have integrated everyone in golf. We have our juniors, and again, Madam President, I hope you will allow your juniors to start joining us in these events when they can. I know they're in school. But the tournaments of Saturday, the tournaments of Sunday, I think we can make slight arrangements. When the tournament is perhaps Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we could say for juniors, perhaps we can put them on Saturday and Sunday, so they do 6 holes And you know, doing 54 holes is really, really tiring. You know, of course, I've refused. CJ, I'm told you say you don't want to do 54 holes. I hope you reconsider last time so that you not only make money, but you also get playtime. Our interest is to get you to have playtime. Let us not look at the money. The money will follow the effort. At least where I come from, that is what I am told. And so I'll continuously challenge the professionals that make an effort. Put in your money to come and pay your caddies. But then you have to even get a caddy. You don't need a caddy. This has been shown by our juniors. For the Kenya team that we went with to Egypt, I think out of the top 6, we were the only ones who had caddies. The rest, number 1, number 2, did not have a caddy. Number 3, we had caddies. Number 4, 5, 6, did not have caddies. So really it's time that perhaps we rethink that. I know there's another aspect of caddying. It is a way of employing others. So let us mix the two. If really financing is an issue, you can actually caddy for yourselves. So, you see, maneno yangu, we are just voicing what we are offering you, the playtime. It is the same thing that we did offer the ladies to come and try to join and gain points. So if they come and say we only play one event because we do not have caddy, then we have beaten the whole purpose of inviting them. I'm sorry, CJ, shouldn't talk about that. I was on thanking the sponsor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I also take this moment to thank the hosts, Muthaiga, captain and his entire team for organizing these remarkable and prestigious events. Upcoming events, we have the Winston Churchill, which is next weekend, 1st March to 2nd April 2023, Africa Sports Club. Before, this event has traditionally been a 36-hole event, but now it's graduated to 54-hole. Again, it's an opportunity to get us into the WAGA ranking for those who want to get there. One of the other things, before I move on with the international events, is that looking at the points that are coming through, it's amazing how 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago, we used to reward top 5. And more often than not, the best would have played something like 15 overs, 20 overs. And we had a lot of hula-babu complaints that really we should reward number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we started as a union, and we said that we want to leave it to reward only good golf. Those results, we are seeing them today. There's a time we could not refund money because nobody made underpay. I am amazed to see scores that we are not getting at Kenya Open, like a -7, -6, -2. If these guys had played at the Kenya Open, they would have been serious money. So let us continue. We are getting good scores, and I believe that we are going to continue to get good scores. Blue School at Muthaiga on 1st March 2023. Please, for those who can attend, please do attend. Then we have our international player series that is going to kick off, and we are going to announce the calendar very, very shortly. I don't want to say much. I think I've said a lot. As I've said, I can't see my speech. Let me once again thank you, Captain, and your entire team. Many thanks once again to the sponsor. Good job for our referees. I know we had Patricia Ngogu, David Kihara, Godwin Karoga, David Dongo, who is also our honorary secretary, and Mukami, assisted. Thank you so much for all of you. Thank you very much, the team. We do appreciate what you do. Asante barakatu.
A round of applause for our chairman. Now we move to the prize giving. We'll first start with the professionals. But before we start, we call out Jackie to come and give the prizes to the professionals. Allow me to say one thing. CJ is the chairman of PTK. He's a very sober man. We had a conversation before we decided this prize giving, and I told him, my friend, there's nothing like a free lunch in life. And we have agreed. One thing is wherever there is going to be any competition KTC where pros are there, the preceding week, they must go and thank the members by giving free golf clinics. Secondly, a broken clock is right twice a day. I might be a broken clock, but on this I think I'm right. The issue of work ethic for our pros. For example, today you are playing one day with a pass of 400,000. When I look around the room, it's probably only the guys who are top 10 who are here. What are you trying to show us? Not say top 10 and the officials. Where are the rest? And let me tell you, you may talk, but listen to me. There's no one who will come and give you money for free and you run away with no single appreciation. If you have ears, you better listen. You better listen.
Captain KG Chair, PTK Chairman, CJ Muthaiga, thank you very much for the invitation. We really grateful for you guys. Greenkeeper here, of course, is looking in condition after playing in the Open 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3. But I was part of that, and unfortunately, we tried, but it was not good enough. Thank you very much, and God bless you. As Captain said here, 1 round is okay, but nowadays, if I play 2 rounds, then I cannot win at all. Maybe I need 1 round. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done, bro. I hope that does not apply to your wife.
Chairman Muthaiga Golf Club, Kabit Baku, Captain, my very good friend, and my colleague, Mr. Bob Kogi, Vice Captain, Muthaiga Golf Club, Bo Sierra, KGU Chairman, Mr. Jani Derito, KGU Vice Chairman, Philip Ochora, KLGU Chairman, Redia Obanyo, PGK Chairman, my senior, CJ Wangai, KGF President, Regina Lashora, all KGU Executive present, visiting captains, Chairman and Captain, Kiambu, my Captain, Kiambu Club, Mike Nyangi, our sponsor, NCBA, our Group Managing Director, CEO John Lashora, fellow golfers, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. First and foremost, as usual, is to thank God for this part. Because God has been working with me this journey. Secondly, I would like to thank Muthaiga Golf Club for a very good host for the tournament. Captain, Chairman, Captain, the course was in good shape. I'm busy now. Chairman, the course, we enjoyed the course, playing this course. I think if the course was like this in Magical Kenya Open, I think our guys could have shot 15 under. Muthaiga staff, Muthaiga staffs, thank you very much for hosting us. I would like also to thank my manager who is with me today, Mr. Wanjohi.
Just speak out loud, man. You can do it.
Okay, my manager, Mr. Wanjohi, my sponsor, Betika, Kiambu Club members, led by the chairman, Mr. Philip Odieki, and my captain, Mr. Mike Nyangi. I would like also to thank some individuals who have been walking the journey. We have been walking the journey together. my good friend Mr. Gadogo Mwangi, Mr. Jose, fighter from Ruiru Golf Club, Mr. Kiriga, Mr. Cyrus, Gitari, Regan from Windsor Motors, Kevin Moshiri, my very able grandfather, who happens to be the current professional golfer and senior, Mr. MK Mwaora, Kiambu Golf Club. And my dad, who are the same age as my mother. I think all of them have been encouraging me, and I take their words of encouragement very seriously. My 4-ball today, first round, my 3-ball, first day Collins and Frank Monua, second day Kenya team captain Mr. Dennis Mara, Jason Lu, and final round, very competitive golfer, Mr. John Regirma. I actually salute your golf, sir. That was a good comeback. And our champion, Mr. Joroge Kibugu. I'd also like to thank all ladies and juniors who participated, and our seniors, professional golfers, where all of us are looking forward to. For what I did on the course, I actually burned the course yesterday. Some people were asking me how did I burn it, and it is raining. So it was a good round for myself. I played a very solid 8-under, despite being the course was in yellow tees. It was yellow tees, but it was in Muthaiga Golf Club. Captain, don't forget that. Last but not least, I would like to thank the CEO for NCPA for this sponsorship, and like to support the words of Chairman KGU and your chat with the Vice Chairman, Mr. Philip Ochora, how you can support these tournaments. Actually, we are all combined in this series, and we are doing great, and we are performing well. Please come and support the event going forward. For every tournament, you can come and chip in and support even the juniors as you always do. Thank you very much, gentlemen, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Karanga, as you walk to your seat, please pass where Ige is and advise him how to last more than 1 round. Now, I would like to do this opportunity. KGU Vice Chairman Philip Ochola to come and tell us about the standings.
All protocols have been observed. From the Muthaiga 2023 amateur ranking, I'll go to the top 11. Tied 11th is Bhavnish Adnari, our past chairman, and Akshay Chadaria, both playing a total of 225. That is plus 12 to the par. They get themselves 10 points from this event. Then our own John Gitonga, 10th position, playing a total of 224, gets himself 11.2 points. Then we have the Kenya team captain, Dennis Mara, who played a total of 223, gets himself 16 points from this event. Then Sami Mulama from Golf Park played 221 and gets himself 13.6 points. Then we have Steve Kiero from St. Andrews, playing 221 points, tying with Sami Mulama, gets himself also 13.6 points. Then we have Neil Chindaria from Muthaiga, played a total of 220 points, and from this event he gets 16 points. Fifth position goes to the captain of the Uganda team, Joseph Chinywe, who played a total of 216 points, gets himself 19.2 points. Then our own Joroge Kipugu, playing a total of 214 points, gets himself 48 points from this event. Then Jay Sandu, also from Muthaiga, playing a total of 211, gets himself 40 points from this event. And that also comes from a bonus point. He had 8 bonus points from this event. We then have John Bejima playing a total of 207 points. To Bob, that was -6. He gets himself 92 points, which comes from 48 points from the KGC event, and his bonus points, which are 44. Then finally, from St. Andrews, is Mike Karanga, playing a total of 206 points. From this event, he gets 80 points, and because of his play, he got a total bonus of 60 points. So from Muthaiga, he gets 140 points. Then finally, the ranking after the Muthaiga event from Sigona, Windsor, and now here at Muthaiga. 5th position is Joroge Kibugu with 48 points. Jay Sandu, 4th position with 68 points. Godfrey from Uganda, Nsubuga, 77.2 points. John Lejima from Railway Golf Club gets 184 points. And standing at the top is Michael Karanga with 396 points.
Sana. That brings us to the conclusion of the 2023 Muthaiga Open. I would request the two winners, Bro Simon Gige and Mike Karanga, and the junior winner, to kindly come and take a photo with our main sponsor, John Gashora. Maybe you can use that CV, that picture as a testimony when you wait for a job application in future.